Hi, this is Christine Crow here, and I just wanted to reach out to you to really speak about some of the conversations that I've been having because I really want to start sharing the positivity that I am getting via email or via phone calls or via meetings. And I know what I do works, and I know that there are results happening. I'm going to give you one example. I spoke with a client today, and they attended my boot camp. And years later, for example, not too long ago, for example, that they're actually doing really well in their business. They're not registered with CQC. And what I'm so happy about is that they attended the boot camp and they did the work, because this is where I see the difference between success and failure, is when someone doesn't implement and doesn't stick with it and does, different things. They're like an octopus. They're trying different things that people are telling them rather than just sticking with one formula and making it work. Now, I'm super excited to say that, the client came back to me to ask me if I could help them to get another contract, which I am helping them with. And it just gives me joy and peace to know that what I am saying and teaching does work. But you have to put the work in. You've got to put the effort in. It's not going to just drop into your lap. You've got to also implement. You've got to have that strength and that courage within you to make this work and stick with it. Don't just give up because you hit an obstacle or a challenge, so you just suddenly give up. You can't do that. Yes, there's changes happening with government, and there's lots of things that's happening in the press, for example, but you can't let that stop you in your business because you've had enough. You can't stop. If this truly is your dream and your goal, you're going to make it work. No matter what happens, you will continue to push forward in your business, no matter what happens and whatever you are faced with. Yes, you may take a short break, but you get back on the horse, so to speak, and get back in it and do the work that needs to be done, because you're the one that's going to be operating this. And then you can hire staff because you know what needs to be done. But every time you just sit back and not do anything, you're going to get what you give. You've got to put work in. Look, I get up at 4:45 every single morning. Why do you think I do that? I don't do it just for the sake of doing it. I do it because I want to be a strong leader. I want to be productive. I want to be able to help my clients. But I also want my clients to help themselves as well. And I get up because I need to be able to give some time to myself before I start my daily work. A lot of people are getting up and they're just getting showered, washed, dressed, whatever. And then they're going out the door. They're getting in their car, driving straight to the office and going straight into work. They haven't spent some me time. And yes, some of you may be listening to music while you're on your way to work or in your car, for example, but you're not giving yourself enough time to listen to you. How do you feel? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling all week? What is it you're feeling excited about? What is it that's causing you anxiousness, and that you need to look at how you can deal with this challenge? When I was speaking with the client today, I was talking to them about the challenges that is happening in the UK, for example, and we can't let that stop us from moving forward with what we want. But however, what I did say is you should never have all your eggs in one basket, because if that basket drops, then you've lost a lot, for example. So always look at growing strong, getting something strong first, yes, and then do something else as well. Alongside of it, you get staff members in place that you can trust, for example, to help look after that side of things. And then you start another venture, for example, so that you're constantly growing as much as you want to grow. And then that way, if something happens, like with what happened with me, for example, with the, the contract that I had in when I was doing my agency, for example, then you're not left vulnerable. So I want you to really, really think about what are you doing in your business to get strong and get to learn about your business. And this is what was so wonderful to hear from this client. She said, Christine, I attended your boot camp. You probably don't remember me because I've done like 100 and something boot camps, for example. You probably don't remember me, but I really did work really hard on what you said, and I implemented what you said. And now I also had to know that I had to learn how to do it for myself before I take on someone else to then be able to run with that side of things, the management side of things. And she's able to focus on the finance side of things, running the business, being the CEO. She is a CEO. And it was so nice to see because it's something that she learned from the boot camp has made her a CEO, and she's doing very, very well. And that's why she came back to me, because she knows that I am genuine. And yes, sometimes when I say things, I could say things when I'm not completely happy with something. I will just say it. I will say that, no, I don't agree with that, because I'm your coach, I'm your mentor. I want you to have the best in life that you want, but you've also got to want it so badly that you will do anything to do it within reason, should I say, within reason. Now, I want you as the provider to look at your options and to really drive your business forward with the help of a coach, of course, but you've got to drive that business forward, and you've got to make it work so that you feel very good about what you've actually achieved in your business. This is something which you can take forward with whatever you do in your life by you driving your business forward. But like I said, this client today who I spoke with, had an online meeting with, she is a true CEO. She knew what she wanted. She knew what staff members needed to do. She had a plan for what was going to happen when she goes into a certain area, for example. She dominated the location where she currently is, and she wants to expand and grow, which is what you are meant to do as a leader, as a CEO. You want to grow and expand in your business, because then you feel fulfilled and you feel proud because you did it. I was the vessel. I gave the information, the training, for example, and I did the presentation, which was very clear. She said she understood everything and she followed it to a T. And I'm so pleased that I was a part of that. And I know that this works, and I know that it works with someone who is determined, and that they know what their purpose is, and that they know what they want in their business. That's what makes your business grow, is you. I'm just a vessel. I'm just there to tell you and talk to you what you should do and help you where you struggle with. But we must work together in order for it to work. And I just wanted to say that. I wanted to reach to anyone that's listening that's a CEO, to make your business work for you. It's got to be aligned with what you want, not what anyone else wants. You've got to feel that vision, and you've got to drive that vision and make it work. no matter how long it takes. You can do this. You can do this, but you've got to believe in yourself, because you're the one that is your competitor. You're the driver of your business. You've got to believe in yourself and make it work. I hope that this was helpful to you today. I am Christine Crowell. I am a coach, a business mentor. And if you would like further details about our boot camps, do click the link here somewhere in this page, and I will gladly speak with you and get you booked in for our boot camps, which we hold monthly. You know, we're coming to, it's December, we're at the end of the year already. Let's make a difference now. Let's make a start now. Let's grow the business. Don't shrink, grow. That's what you need to do. When there's this UK, for example, the budget, for example, don't shrink your business, grow it. This is what this lady is doing. She is growing her business so that it expands, so that she will have something in place if something goes wrong with something. For example, that she's got a net of protection going on at the moment, that she will be absolutely amazing. She's doing amazing right now. And I just want to say to you, directors, CEOs, that you can too, if you haven't done it already. So do click the link here, book a free 15-minute appointment with us, and we'll gladly speak with you. I am so pleased because I'm hearing some good news this week, some very good news, that people are reaching out to me and saying, I attended your boot camp. This is what I've achieved. I would like some more help because I want to come to you. That makes me feel on top of the world, that they've implemented what I've asked. They've done what I've asked. They've worked with what I've asked them to work with. And you can have the same too, if you don't have it already. So thank you so much. Comment here in the chat, for example, to say, where are you in your business? Did you attend any development courses? Because we all need to develop. I develop myself all the time. I've spent like over 250,000 on training coaches, on people that will set me up, people that will do this and do that. But you know what? I went to the Recruitment Employment Confederation, paid £5,000 back in 2001. But you know what? I'm glad I did. Even though I didn't get anything out of it, what I got was, I got me. I found me, and I drew it out of me. I made it work. But if I didn't meet them, I wouldn't have made that work. So I'm grateful to them. I may not have got anything from it apart from strength, courage, development. That is worth a lot. And I'm so grateful that I'm here today to say this, because you are your driving space. Only you can make it happen. You are your guarantee, because you will make it work, because it has to come from within you to push forward and to work together to make it work and to rise. So thank you so much for listening today. Do join me for the live, which we're going to have shortly as well. I look forward to speaking with you all soon. Thank you, and I will see you on the internet. Thank you. Goodbye.